Hello, good people of YouTube. Mountbatten here, and today we are killing two birds with one stone. In yesterday's video, talking about what one ship I would buy from the Black Friday event if I could only buy one ship, which was Jean Bar. If you didn't watch yesterday's video, quite a number of you guys mentioned another fan favorite that's often available in the Black Friday event, and by often available I mean it's always available in the Black Friday event, and that is the subject of today's video, the Tier 8 Premium American Battleship, the Massachusetts. Now, the Massachusetts is available for the very low price of $35, which is actually a very good deal on a Tier 8 Premium ship. Those normally cost, what, $50-ish nowadays? So, that right there, pretty good deal on a Tier 8 ship alone, let alone it being the Massachusetts, which I mentioned in yesterday's video is one of my most favorite ships in game, and it very much is, and still is. I just don't think for, the average random battle, it's unfortunately not that fantastic because of how passive the meta is and can be in a lot of those higher tier games. But for the match watching in the background, ranked, it's actually a really good choice, and we're going to see a bit of that today, and by a bit I mean a lot of that today, thanks to Mr. Nighthawk here, because this video is doubling as a video talking about the Massachusetts B and, well, your weekly live reaction replay video. So while this is not a Massachusetts B, this is a Massachusetts that Nighthawk is driving. They are the same ship outside of some cosmetic differences, like the stats, the guns, everything is the same. Now, what does make the Massachusetts so popular? Well, you've got the American 16-inch guns with the Mark VIII Super Heavy AP. So it's like 16-inch caliber guns that really hit like much larger shells thanks to the improved alpha damage. And when you're playing at Tier 8, going up against Tier 6 ships in some case, those 16-inch shells are very, very nice. Now on top of that, you do also get the improved secondary guns, with the improved American dispersion and the quick reload time. Like once you build into them, as you can see here, the reload time is almost non-existent. It's like 2 seconds and change. Of course, once you start stacking Adrenaline Rush on top of that, that tends to get much lower. So, because of that, this is a ship that's great for medium to close range engagements. On top of the fact, too, that it is a South Dakota class battleship with the much more improved armor over the North Carolina class battleships. Good lord, getting my classes mixed up today. So like the North Carolina, like many of you guys have played, it is a Citadel farm, basically. Oh, there goes the friendly Bishkavika. My god, you hit like the back half of the ship, you're probably going to Citadel it with how squishy it is. And the friendly Baltimore takes out the Grom. But the South Dakotas have a much better armor scheme. So like the Alabama, the Indiana, and the Massachusetts all share this armor scheme. And when you're playing Tier 8 ranked, where you're going to be facing Tier 8 ships, and the engagement ranges tend to be much closer together, the Massachusetts is an amazing choice for it. Oh, on top of that too, you get the quick cooldown time on the... Oh, here's a broadside Ayande. Let's see what happens here. It looks okay. Looks pretty good. He's going to tap him in the stern there. Oh, still gets a Citadel there for 17k. But yeah, you get the improved American damage con with the improved runtime and the improved American battleship hill as well to help you kind of brute force your way through those situations where you might be getting focused. So what you're seeing right now is what the Massachusetts is very good at. Getting in at medium range, getting in other ships' faces, get those secondaries going on the other ships. While, yes, they don't pin a whole lot because they are only 127mm guns, and you don't get any type of improved HE pin, they're so accurate, and there's so many of them, and they fire so fast, you're probably going to be setting plenty of fires. So Yumahari goes down here, thanks to the Vladivostok. Nighthawk gets the solo cap on the B cap, which is interesting, seeing the Heinrichs in it, but he's also getting absolutely pummeled. Speaking of secondaries, you got secondaries on the Kagero there. Looks like you might get a couple of shell hits on him. The Kagero was beached nose into the island. And what you're seeing here too is one of the main drawbacks of the Massachusetts is that her main battery guns are way less accurate than that you find on the Alabama and definitely the Indiana, because of course you got to pay for those secondaries and the the improved Ooh, there goes the Baltimore, too. You get paid for the secondaries and the other tweaks to her somewhere. And the guns is where she does cash that check in. Or, no, or withdraws those balance points from, I guess I should say. So, Ayande, a couple of overpins there. But again, when you get in close enough, accuracy of the main battery guns doesn't really matter all that much. They're definitely good enough to hit what you need to hit from secondary range in. So I like how aggressive he's being, pushing to the middle of the B cap here. You got a Kagero, Ayande, Massachusetts out to the west, and Vladivostok in Cleveland on the other side of that island right in front of him. Oh, this looks like a clean shot here. Should be at least. Alright, broadside out. And... Dispersion rears its ugly head. So there's some good pins though. 2 pins for 7,000 damage. There's the other Massachusetts. He's trying to turn out. Up there's some torpedoes there from, I'm assuming, the Kagero. Fire set on the enemy Massachusetts. Looks like he's going to easily dodge the... Oh, no, he's going to hit one there. But that's right on the torpedo... No, looks like it hit just shy of the torp protection. Massachusetts does have some pretty good torpedo damage reduction there, as does the Alabama. But I think that hit just outside of the blister there. Right where the stern meets the blister, it does look like. Alright, enemy Mass is pushing up into his face here. So he's going to get a couple of shells into his superstructure there. Only one! Wow. Another fire set on the Massachusetts. So watching out for that island in front of him, trying not to beach. But looks like he should get him here with the fire. Yes? No, Bishkovika 44 comes in and swoops the kill. Does get an assist ribbon, thanks to the assist ribbon being added this update. Vladivostok doing some very interesting things here. Okay, he's not going in. Okay, I thought he was about to go in and try to fist fight Massachusetts from close range, which he probably can do with his armor. Ayande's still out there. You got a Cleveland who... Okay, he was about to back up, broadside onto our hero here, but he has gone forward, and I just can't seem to get the aim right on the Ayande there. He did get him earlier at the Citadel, but now he's just been overpinning him one way or another. They are down to 3 ships left on the friendly side. You have a Belfast 43, which is a pretty good ship, but you have a Kagero walking up to him. You got a low-health Bishkovika 44, who is doing his best Rabid Chihuahua impression against this Vladivostok. Is the Kagero going to get the Belfast? Is he? I think he might here. Alright. Ayande broadside here, and no Citadels. Does get a pin and high caliber, though. Ayande, I think he's going to take out that Bishkovika there. The Bishkovika is angled, and the Ayande does only have AP. Okay, so yeah, he's doing alright. But those sound like they hit. Gets another fire on the Ayande there. Can he get some Citadels now? He's got his ship angled just so to where it might actually arm the shells. Oh, that looks good. That looks good. There we go. One Citadel gets him down to 3,200 damage. And there goes the Bishkovika 44. Now our hero is by himself against 4 enemy ships. And hello, Mr. Cleveland. That sets a fire. He's going to eat this torpedo. Starts a flood. Uses his damage con. Pops it. I wouldn't have popped that heal. That's a mistake. Well, he might be thinking that the... okay, Kagero's very low. He might be thinking that the Cleaver's about to come around the corner, so he popped it, trying to, use it to tank through the damage that Cleveland was about to do. But, man, that's a big misplay. Should have popped the heal or should have popped the damage con, one or the other. Not both for that. Oh, God, that's a waste of a heal. Alright, does get a secondary kill on the Kagero, though, so now it's a 1v3. Enemy team is, of course, way ahead on points because they have more kills. But the friendly team has had 2 caps for most of this match, so they aren't too far behind. But now the Cleveland has entered into the cap circle, capping the cap. Now it's going to be contested with Nighthawk entering back into it. Okay, what's the Cleveland going to do? Looks like he's trying to back up behind the island. He might get to tap his bow here a little bit. Yet turning over into him. Not wanting the Cleveland to have too much to bite into. This looks okay once you get behind the island. There we go. Sad. 3 pins. No Citadels there, unfortunately. There's a Vladivostok who's at 19k. A little bit lower than our hero here, who's at 25k. And it looks like the Cleveland... I think the Cleveland's going to try and use his 1 torpedo, boys and girls. Guns will be reloaded in 7 seconds. Here comes the Vladivostok HE. Actual good decision, but... Okay, that's fine, Using the damage con to get through that fire, that's fine. In the bow, there we go. Overmatches the battle thanks to, well, the Cleveland being a light cruiser. Gets him down. All right, secondary's going the Yonde, who has 4,000 HP left. This is his last heal, by the way. Once this is used up, he is done for in terms of heals. All right, broadside Yonde, 5 kilometers out. Can we get a decent hit on him, boys and girls? Well, that's going to be in the hands of RNGesus, because here we go. Oh, sorry, he does have one more heal left. I can't count. And, ricochet and a single pin. My God. All right, 9k left on the Massachusetts. 29 seconds till his next heal is up. Thankfully, the Yonde does not have HE, but he does have that improved AP. That with AP with the improved pin angles. Looks like secondaries might get him out here, and there we go, another close quarters expert. Alright, so now it's him at 6k against the Vladivostok, who we last saw was at 19k. Now he does have one heal left. God, I don't know. I would probably hang on to it until I start eating damage and then use it. He's going to use it right away. Okay, oh, he's down to 9k now. Okay. Oi! 1,500. What do I know? That was a good call there to pop the hill. They go down to 5,000 HP. Did get a fire on him as well. Okay, Vladivostok, does he have any heals or anything left? Looks like he does not have any heals or any damage cons left, because I would have popped them way by now. Gets bow into the Vlad. I mean, Vlad's AP is kind of crazy, so it's just a matter of who's going to get the better hit here in a second. Okay, and shots out all. Bounces all of the Vladivostok shots. Where was this man aiming? Oh man, that was close. That Vlad, ooh God, did you guys see the dispersion he got on that salvo? That was railgun accurate. I think he just yeeted them all either into the barbette or into the turret face or into the angled armor for some reason. He should have just popped him in his superstructure. That would have been it there for Nighthawk. But Nighthawk did also get his shells out too at the same time, so that might have actually been a draw there. I wasn't paying attention to the points because this obviously came down to the kills, but yeah, that was close. But solo warrior and ranked dreadnought, high caliber, 2 close quarters expert ribbons, 4 kills, 1 kill away from a Kraken, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, good replay showing off the strengths of the Massachusetts there. Again, he popped that one hill a little bit too early. By a little bit too early, I mean way too early. Did unfortunately waste it. So that, you see, like, if that Vladivostok there didn't send those shells into whatever he sent them into where he bounced, you know, and he had a little bit more HP to tank those shells, if he did send those into his superstructure, you know, that could have been the throw there on his side. If things turned out a little bit differently. But yeah, that's why I'm so conservative with my hills, guys. And a lot of you, like, it drives you mad that I hold on to them for so long, but I want to make sure I can get the maximum usage out of my hills. And does that come to bite me sometimes? Come around to bite me sometimes too? Absolutely. But great game here, Nighthawk. Thanks for sending it in. And if you're looking to pick up the Massachusetts, $35, you get this ship. Again, great for ranked, like we've seen in this video today. But yeah, definitely a good pickup in my humble opinion. But guys, let me know what you guys think about the Massachusetts in 2025 in the comments down below. Do you guys enjoy her? Have you picked her up this Black Friday? Or if you've had her already, you know, what do you guys think? How do you guys think she's doing in 2025? Hope you guys enjoy. Have a wonderful Saturday and wonderful rest of your week. Hope to catch you guys in the next one.